Hello, it's good to have you with us. This is English News Broadcast on ERi-TV at exactly 10:30 p.m. live from the headquarters in Asmara. Today is Sunday, 27th November 2022. First, the top stars. Eritrea participated at 17th African Union Extraordinary Summit. Social service provision institutions in Ngarna. China willing to work with North Korea for world peace. South Korea warns of crackdown on crippling trucker strike. Eritrean delegation led by Mr. Binyam Berhe charged the affair at the Eritrean embassy in Ethiopia, and Eritrea's permanent representative at the African Union and Economic Commission of Africa participated at the 17th African Union Extraordinary Summit and African Continental Free Trade Area held in Niamey, Niger from 23rd to 25th November. At the summit focusing on the industrialization and economic diversification in Africa and African Continental Free Trade Area, the Eritrean delegation noted on the significance of the summit in the development of natural resource of Africa to the benefit of its people. The delegation further stressed on the importance of processing the natural resource and ending exporting natural resources that are the main sources of employment, as well as making substantial investment on human resource development, which is the main asset of Africa, pointing out that 1.4 billion African people could be enough market for African products and African natural resources have been initiated. The industrial revolution of the Western countries, the Eritrean delegation said that developing the natural resource into industrialization will have significant contribution in the qualitative transformation of the living standard of the African people, as well as in putting Africa into its right place in the global order. The summit conducting extensive discussion on the report presented, focusing on the theme of the summit and adopted resolution and declaration that could support the industrialization and economic diversification of Africa. The residents of Ngarna administrative area, Aordet subzone, said that the social service provision institutions put in place in their area are creating stability in their daily lives, indicating that previously their children were compelled to travel to Aordet city to get education. The residents said that currently 1 elementary and junior school and 3 elementary schools, as well as adult education center, have been put in place in their area, that their children have become beneficiaries of education in their backyard. The residents further said that 1 health station, as well as 3 water distribution centers and electricity power have been put in place in their area. The administrator of the administrative area, Mr. Hamid Abdullah, on his part said that the educational and health facilities, as well as water and electricity supply put in place in the area, have created stability in the daily lives of the residents. Ngarna administrative area, comprising 12 villages, is located 18 kilometers east of Aordet and is residence of 5,400 people. You are watching ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. North Korea state media has reported that Chinese President Xi Jinping told North Korea leader Kim Jong-un that Beijing is willing to cooperate with Pyongyang for world peace. Pyongyang's official Korea Central News Agency released the report yesterday, quoting from the message it said was received in response to congratulations from Kim after the Chinese Communist Party Congress last month handed Xi a third term. She stressed in his message to Kim that Beijing is ready to cooperate with North Korea to establish peace, stability, development, and prosperity of the region and the world. She said was fully willing to work with Pyongyang as changes in the world, times and history are taking place in unprecedented ways. Xi's message came days after North Korea fired an intercontinental ballistic missile in one of its most powerful tests in months, announcing that it would respond to U.S. nuclear threats with its own nuclear weapons. On November 18, North Korea fired a long-range missile designed to strike the mainland U.S. a day after Pyongyang warned of a fiercer military response to the United States. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol warned that the government might step into breakup a nationwide strike by thousands of unionized strikers, describing as an illegal and unacceptable move, disrupting the supply chain. The public will not tolerate taking the logistics system hostage in the face of national crisis, Yoon said late on Thursday, noting that exports were key to overcoming economic instability and financial market volatility. As Yoon referred to the South Korean law that gives the government the authority to force transport workers back to their jobs during any serious disruptions, saying that if the responsible denial of transport continues, the government will have no choice but to review a number of measures, including a work start order in North Korea. Failure to comply is punishable with up to 3 years or fine of up to $22,550. According to Transport Minister Won Hee-ryong, the ministry has already begun the groundwork for issuing the order, he told the reporters on Thursday. If issued, it would be a first of its kind move to be issued in South Korea's history. Till now, there has been no dialogue between the union officials and the government. The country's Transport Ministry said it requested talks with the union of Thursday, but the parties have yet not agreed on a date. And now we have a quick review of the top stars. Eritrea participated at 17th African Union Extraordinary Summit. Social Service Provision Institution in Ghana. China willing to work with North Korea for world peace. South Korea warns of crackdown on crippling tracker strike. That was all with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us.